Here are the top 10 regulatory affairs interview questions along with their answers. Question 1. Can you explain your understanding of regulatory affairs and its importance in the pharmaceutical industry? Answer. Regulatory affairs involves ensuring compliance with laws, regulations, and guidelines pertaining to the development, registration, and marketing of medical products. It is crucial because it ensures patient safety, product quality, and regulatory compliance. Question 2. How do you stay updated with the latest regulatory changes and developments? Answer. I actively participate in industry conferences, workshops, and webinars to stay informed about regulatory updates. Additionally, I regularly review regulatory guidelines and publications issued by regulatory authorities such as the FDA and EMA. Question 3. Describe your experience in preparing and submitting regulatory submissions. Answer. I have experience in preparing various types of regulatory submissions, including IND, NDA, and marketing authorization applications. I am well versed in compiling the required documentation, ensuring accuracy and completeness, and submitting them within the specified timelines. Question 4. How do you manage multiple projects with competing deadlines in regulatory affairs? Answer. To manage multiple projects effectively, I prioritize tasks based on urgency and impact. I create detailed timelines, establish clear communication channels, and proactively coordinate with cross-functional teams to ensure timely completion of regulatory deliverables. Question 5. How do you handle a situation where a regulatory requirement conflicts with the business objectives of a company? Answer. In such cases, I believe in open communication and collaboration. I would engage with stakeholders to understand their concerns and work towards finding a solution that balances regulatory compliance with business objectives, ensuring the best outcome for the company. Question 6. Can you explain your experience in dealing with regulatory inspections and audits? Answer. I have been involved in regulatory inspections and audits by regulatory authorities such as the FDA. I ensure that all required documentation is readily accessible, conduct internal audits to identify potential gaps, and prepare the team to effectively respond to inquiries and observations. Question 7. How do you ensure compliance with good clinical practice guidelines? Answer. I have a strong understanding of GCP guidelines and their importance in clinical trials. I ensure compliance by implementing robust quality management systems, conducting regular audits, providing GCP training to the team, and implementing corrective actions when necessary. Question 8. How do you handle changes in regulatory requirements or guidelines? Answer. I closely monitor regulatory updates to identify changes in requirements or guidelines. I assess the impact of these changes on ongoing projects, communicate them to the relevant stakeholders, and develop strategies to ensure compliance with the updated regulations. Question 9. Can you describe your experience in managing regulatory submissions for global markets? Answer. I have experience in managing regulatory submissions for global markets, including the United States, European Union, and other international regions. I am familiar with regional requirements, harmonization initiatives, and the documentation needed for successful submissions. Question 10. How do you ensure compliance with post-marketing regulatory activities? Answer. I ensure compliance with post-marketing regulatory activities by implementing robust pharmacovigilance systems, monitoring adverse events, conducting post-marketing surveillance, and promptly reporting any safety issues or non-compliance to regulatory authorities. Remember, these are just sample answers. It's important to personalize your responses based on your own experience and knowledge during an interview. Good luck.